Hey everybody, welcome back. Hopefully, you've had a good month while we've been off doing other things, specifically Gen Con. But we're happy to be back. And last time on Shadowrun Denver, the runners went to investigate the ad hoc military base that's overseeing the evacuation of Cass citizens, and they started doing it by joining some of the soldiers from the military base with for lunch. Uh, that was slightly off base. Violet questioned them for answers about the base, and then Hanaku helped one of the soldiers win a bet. They used that information and Hanaku's contact to infiltrate the base. When we last left them, Hanaku had been called off by her contact. But the rest went into the admin building and were just starting to investigate when they started hearing gunshots. Now, if you're all questioning the person on the other side of Jen, it is, despite the fact that they're both bald, it is not, that is not Ava. Ava does not have a beard.
Wow.
Okay,
Number one,
okay.
Tom.
Okay. uh, uh, However, it is Vort, and he is back playing his alchemist troll or enchanter
Enchanter.
troll. So, uh, to get us started, okay, as you start walking through, you start noticing all the techs, um, NCOs, and junior officers appear to be either dead or incapacitated at their stations. So you guys walk into it's on the first floor. You've gotten past the maglock. But the guard that was supposed to be there is missing. You proceed a little bit farther in and you start finding people slumped over their stations or laying on the ground. What's your first step?
I'll look over at Glimmer to tell me what to do.
I'm gonna actually go look at a body or see if I'm no doc, but looking for like any sort of visible damage, bullet holes, things like that.
Can your character a sense?
No, I don't. Or possibly.
Think of you're an enchanter. You could still, sensing is just sensing is you use your perception skill to a sense, and then you use your astral skill to read it.
All right. I don't have an astral skill.
Okay.
Or the sentence skill.
No, perception skill you have though.
Oh, perception, yeah.
Yeah.
So just try to do perception with magic.
Yep. Okay. And you don't have the astral skill.
No.
Okay, do you want to try and read what's on these people?
Yeah, I'll give it a try. Try to figure out what's going on.
Intuition -1.
Just see if there's a quick way to do the -1.
Actually, for your perception, It's your perception plus your intuition. It's the normal perception. 60.
Oh, okay. So not the perception plus magic. So all right, I'll
No.
roll that again then. All right, still 2 hits.
Yep. Yep. Okay. So yeah, just intuition. Intuition -1. Unskilled test.
Let's drop it down 1 for this. That don't look good.
Well, it could have been worse. But you do spot there. What you do pick up is that there is magic on most of these people. That have. Hey, Bob. Thank you.
Thank you.
There,
Yeah, put it.
there is lacerations on these people that have that are, or there is magic on all of these, for most of the dead bodies. The rest of them you can see pretty much obvious laceration.
I'll share that with the other 2. It's like pointing it out. It's like magic there. I don't know. Cougar, Bobcat, Angry X.
You can see. Oh man, everybody here is pretty much non-technical, but what you figure is the main communications terminal. Because it's labeled saying main communications terminal on top of it. Because this is clearly a free prefab building that they just assembled in this spot. But it looks like what looks like some kind of modified cyber deck that's plugged into it.
Oh, it looks like there's might have been a decker here somewhere.
Can we like just take it and look at it later? Or, and by we, I mean someone who can actually use
Yep.
computers.
Yeah, no, that's definitely you can definitely take it. Give me whoever's got the highest logic, go ahead and roll logic -1. Unless they have hardware skill. Unless they have electronic skill.
No logic of 2 and no electronic skills. So
No electronic, but I have the engineering with specialty in armor. But I mean engineering.
That go ahead and roll.
Yeah, I have a logic of 3 and a negative quality relating technology. So
Yeah. All right.
did not realize that everybody was a mage. Oh, wait, I did.
Yep.
Oh, should that still been a -1?
Nope, that's fine.
Okay.
It just changed the. Are you satisfied with that roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't think I can get better.
Well, I would have allowed you to pre-edge if you wanted, but nope.
I've only got 1. I'm gonna save it for something that's gonna be a little more spicy.
Nope, that's fine. Okay, so you unplug it, and sparks start flying out of it.
Why just deal with steel?
Your best guess from what you do know, probably some kind of anti-tamper system.
Oh.
Bricked it. You could kind of see. You can start to hear the sounds of gunfire from the other side of the building.
Well, that I know what to do about.
Yep. So you're going in that direction?
Yeah, I start walking
We'll
softly over that way with my hog legs out.
leave this here, pick it up on the way out.
Tom, a quick clarification, because I was looking at my notes and they're not always great.
Yep.
Are we still looking for Brent Hardcastle?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. And strangely enough, as you since you said that, you come upon a scene where you walk up, you see an elven mage. Well, yeah, actually, no, you're pretty sure you're pretty sure she's a mage. But taking cover from the very general who is shooting at her with a handgun, while his other hand is holding onto his stomach.
Mm.
Are you guys being stealthy as you walk up to this, or
I
bold as
am.
brass? Okay, go ahead and everybody give me a stealth roll. Okay.
Here is mine. I
Hey,
got one.
got a
Jesus, I'm
hit.
surprised. How did I
Okay.
roll? How did I roll a dice pool? Oh yeah, my agility is 4. Okay.
Yeah.
That was 3 for some reason.
Yep. Okay. So you got you're in. You can get up within range. And what are you? I'm gonna step outside of this. What are you doing, Cyrus?
Yeah. So I'm eyeballing the situation. I mean, I got my guns out, but I'm eyeballing the situation because I see him shooting at her with the. You said it was elven woman.
Yep.
Yeah. But I also see he's holding his stomach. Is he? Does he look like he's bleeding?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. No, he's. Yeah, he's got that slump and shooting like a man. Shooting like a man. You know, this is his last holdout.
And you said it was a general.
Yes, this is General. Yep, it was General Hardcastle. Because you did have a picture of it. This
Is that the
is
boy we're looking for?
Yeah, that looks like the picture, except with more blood inside him.
We want him breathing or not breathing, or
He
Breathing is probably best.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I like all things that stay breathing at least until I can't see them anymore.
well, any one of y'all good at medicine? We'll go over and see what we can do.
I could possibly whip something up in 10 minutes. I could help him a bit.
All right. I start walking over. I put my gun. One
well,
of my
okay. The elven woman was facing him and looked like she was casting spells at him.
guns.
So you're basically, and he was holding her off by shooting at her.
So we got to save this guy. We got to drop her.
At least get her to stop.
I got only one way I know how to make people. Well, I know 2 ways to make people stop. One of them's easier than the other one. Boss, what you want?
I would. Maybe we could try and talk her down first, so there's less shooting on this side.
Well, I'm not great at talking, but if you want, oh, you meant you. Hang on, go ahead.
Okay. She
Yeah.
does see you and turn around, and you do see and does make a kind of a wall motion with her hand. Do you say something?
I do. I look at her and say, excuse me, hello, we're like a little bit lost, and we would really appreciate some help with not involving things that kill us so that we can figure out what's going on. And there's lots of violence happening, and it's super uncool. So maybe we can all chill for just a second and figure something out. Maybe be friends later. There's a bar nearby.
Okay. She makes a motion, and and you see what looks like a jaguar bound
I'm charging.
over the bound out of the office through the air at you guys.
Is this a real jaguar or like a summoned spirit looking jaguar?
Summon spirit looking.
Okay. I'm going to, as it's running towards us, say, "Excuse me, you broke the rules. There's no summoning spirits in here."
All right. I'm gonna shoot a jaguar.
Yeah, I figured.
I'm gonna head towards the general and just try and pull him out of line of fire.
Okay.
Well, they deal with the mage.
Give me 1 second. Well, actually, yeah, you'd have a free shot as it's charging. So go ahead and give me a. Go ahead and roll your shots.
All right. There's the first one. There's the second one.
Oh, good. Okay, so you used all your action. Don't have anything. Well, you do. You have your normal defense.
Yeah, well, but remember, I use I can fire with second. I'm ambidextrous, so I can fire that second hand. Or I got whatever that thing is where it takes a minor to fire the second one.
Yep.
Also, I'm not big on dodging. I'm big on soaking. That's pretty much my operating. And the attack rating on this thing is 13.
Okay. Gotta look up. Real quick. Still don't have everything back in. There we go. Where to be? Okay.
Pretty good.
Oh, that was not good. Okay, so how much damage do you do with 2 net?
The damage on this thing is 3p, so that's 5p.
5p. Okay. Yeah, you hit it, but it's not. It doesn't do anything.
Mm.
Let's see. Beat the jaguar.
That's a magic cat. Y'all gonna have to do something. I'm gonna have to get bigger ammo or something.
Yeah, your attack rating was
13.
13. Okay, no edge was exchanged.
Okay.
Okay. What are you doing, Mort?
I'm going to step up to try and basically put my body between the general and the elf and just like pull them down and out of the way.
You really don't know. Okay.
That's what I would like to do. What can I do?
Well, that's the thing. You came in basically behind the elven woman.
Yep.
Who looked like she was casting spells into the general's office. he was from there. You could see him through the open door, returning fire at her.
Okay.
So she's between you and the general. So you're still gonna try and just rush past.
Yeah, I'm just gonna muscle past. Like, if the
Then
general's who we need to get, I'm just here to get the general.
Okay, so you're gonna ignore the Jaguar, because the other option is you're basically gonna have to run past her.
That's true. If the Jaguar's still there, I probably should take care of that before the general. So I'll go try and bulldog the cat down, like just grab it, headlock it, and wrench it down.
Okay. Go ahead and give me unarmed combat or close combat. Let's see. What's your reaction plus your strength?
Let's see. Strength is 8. Where is reaction on this character sheet? I'm still learning the character sheet. I apologize on that.
Yep.
I legitimately don't know where to find reaction on the character sheet here.
Should be a couple lines under strength.
Oh, right there. Above it. 13.
13. Okay. No edges exchanged again. But you do actually get some net hits. So you're just gonna grab it and try and
Muscle it down to the ground and hold it down.
muscle down the ground, hold it down. Okay.
Bad kitty. No biting. No.
Okay. All right. You muscle it down to the ground. The okay, then what is
I'm Glimmer tonight.
yeah, I know. I just realized I wrote it completely wrong.
It's okay.
She only plays 3 characters, Tom. Try and keep it together.
She plays face, or face.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay, so what does Glimmer do?
What is in our vicinity? Like, is this like standard office stuff or?
Yeah, it's basically office stuff. This would be, well, yeah, it is and it's not your standard office stuff. It's your standard military office outside of the commanding officer's room. It looks like there was some people there doing, what could be considered a clerical or organization type stuff. There are handguns laying around because there are some dead soldiers that look like they've been clawed up. Oh, by the way, you can take an edge because you pretty much guessed what happened to them. Just on.
Yeah. Sweet. I'll take some extra edge. I'm sure it'll be useful in the future.
Yep.
So what I would like to do is grab a like a rolly chair or stool or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I basically want to try and push it into her.
Okay.
Try and distract her, get her off balance.
All right. I'm gonna hand wave the roll. Well, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna hand wave the roll. You push it, it goes flying at her, and then it appears to bounce off of some kind of invisible barrier. Between there, and then you realize, then it kind of clicks. The Jaguar would have jumped over it. Because he came out really high and then down, which was part of what gave him, which part of what gave Vort the advantage. In fact, I forgot to tell you that you also get another edge.
Sweet.
Because the thing took a nice that nice high arc. So you had better timing. So Now,
all this time watching similar matches will pay off.
Now, one thing to note, there is a difference between 5e and Shadowrun 5e and Shadowrun 6e when dealing with spirits. In this case, is Jaguar is a spirit of beasts. All of the spirits have particular allergies to them. Spirits of Earth has has an allergy to electricity. Spirits of Fire have one to cold and a vulnerability to fire extinguishers.
Same.
Yep. Spirits of Water are allergic to fire. That type of stuff. So that is one one thing that you do have going for you if somebody has a magical knowledge skill that would deal with spirits.
Negative. Oh wait, no, Arcana and magical creatures. So yes,
Yep,
I
that's it.
guess.
Yes, you can give me a memory roll.
I saw that here.
Okay. Spirits of beasts are allergic to silver.
I'm assuming it's the grade of cred stick and not the component in which it is made of. I have cred stick silver on my equipment list. Cred stick.
I was gonna say this is a military installation. We have to go rob a bank. We'll be right back.
Yeah. You need to go rob a precious metal facility.
Well, like I said, I got a cred stick silver.
We'll just call timeout and come back.
Yep.
No, I'll just keep playing with the kitty, give it a belly rub, so it try to kill me. It's not going to work.
Okay. All right. Now it's probably a good time to roll initiative.
Yeah, backup plan. Shoot the person, summon spirit.
Okay, I've cleared the initiative tracker.
I don't know if I think I rolled it just as you were clearing it.
Yeah, it looks like you did. Go ahead and roll it again so
Oh.
it's in there.
All right. This time I also click on the Caillou token. There we go.
Well, I'm going this time.
That first roll was actually remarkably close to Cyrus, and I'm kind of surprised by that.
Yeah, no, you get the first the first roll. It just it's just easier it's easier to have you on there like that than this. Let's see. Okay. Right. Jaguar. It's 15, but he gets to get on top of that. He still doesn't.
Cyrus. Well, I'm pretty sure Cyrus is wired to be first.
Yeah, no, I can't complain too much because I kind of built Cyrus.
There's no wire. This is all natural.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's frightening because that means if you are wired to be first, you're really going to be first.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to do what I always do. Shoot first, shoot some more, use some harsh language, shoot again. So, didn't do anything shooting at the Jaguar. So, how about we shoot at the person who summoned the Jaguar? Again, AR is 13 against whatever the mage's DR is.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna let you you would have seen her you would have seen the chair that Glimmer pushed bounce off of something
Mm.
between you and the elven woman. Um, so it appears that there is some physical barrier. You've been doing this long enough to.
What direction did the chair come from and hit? Side, front, back?
I was aiming to go basically head on, trying to knock her
Yeah.
over or make her fall forward or something like
I'm
that.
So
assuming
from
you can shape a barrier, but I'm assuming it's facing in one direction. We'll see.
yeah, so you're gonna spend some of your move, or spend some of your minor actions to move around.
Yeah, I'm just going to shoot one time and use my minor action move.
Okay.
Try and crawfish and get her from behind.
Okay.
Do we exchange
Okay.
any edge on
Yep. Go ahead and do your roll.
that? Alrighty. You know what? I don't love that. I'm going to re-roll my feathers since it's been generously
Yep.
gifted some.
You do get an edge based on her defensive rating.
Mhm. They've changed this. Do I hit the? Oh, that's bumped the 4s to 5s. How much edge does that cost? I forgot.
Bumping 4s to 5s costs 2 edge. Rerolling all your failures costs 4 edge.
I only got 1 4, so I'll re-roll all the feathers. Reroll hits, reroll misses. There we go. So that was 8 hits total against some 4 hits.
Yep. So you get 4. So you get your base is 3p, I think.
Yeah, so 7p.
Yep. Okay. Is 5p damage to the elf woman.
Say to Glimmer, you might want to convince her this ain't worth dying for because I can make sure it happens.
I'm kind of a pacifist.
Well, I ain't.
Okay, so the next action is the jaguar. So, leave, it could either try and break out or attack you. So, it's just gonna try. It's gonna try to be a bad kitty.
No biting.
What is your defensive rating?
13.
13.
Yep.
Okay, actually, I get 1 edge, but you also get an edge because of your superior position.
And I just rolled defense, correct?
Defense. You could also, if you wanted to use one of your minor actions, you could add in your unarmed combat ranks for a block maneuver.
Yeah, I'll do that. So it'd be what, defense plus 7?
That's how many ranks of unarmed combat you have. Yes.
Yeah, I got 7 in close combat.
Okay, you got 7 in close combat. Okay. Yep. And yeah.
Alright, so here's the defense roll. And total oh sorry, I should have been, yeah, total of 3 hits.
3 hits to 5. You did give you an extra edge. I just checked something. It does not get an edge. So yeah, are you satisfied with that with having 3 hits?
I'll spend 2 edge.
That at
I had a couple 4s there just to bring me up to a total of 5 hits.
okay, that you still take base damage.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Just no extra.
Okay. So then you've got to soak on your body 4 damage.
Did I have any chance? I still had some damage on here. Do we have a point where we healed up?
Yes. Yep, you would have had a point from the yeah, you date back to, I think you guys all went and rested for the night. So everybody's healed up.
Okay. Cool. And that's all physical, right?
Yes, all physical.
Cool. All right. I have it marked.
Okay. So what are you going to do?
Well, there's a bad kitty. I'm just gonna. I've never had to deal with spirits. Like the professors just kept me with, like, here, keep playing with the stuff to make things. It's like, cool. So I know I don't have any silver. Is there room for me to like drag this cat in a different direction? Let Glimmer and East and Cyrus deal with the mage?
Yeah. Okay, you're just going to try and keep controlling it. You're not going to try and do any. You're just going to try and control it.
I'm gonna control it out into the other room.
Yep.
Who knows? Maybe one of those soldiers has a silver ring on him.
Okay.
Or silver chain or something.
Right. Go ahead and give me an unarmed combat roll.
Yeah, I'm good with that. And how do you see your combat rating for something again? Like, I see where my defense rating is, but
It's usually on the weapon. But for unarmed, for close combat unarmed, it's your reaction plus your strength.
Gotcha. So 13 for that.
Yep. So no edge. Well, actually, yeah, you get an edge. You get an extra edge simply because you're in better spot. Yeah, you're still definitely in control of it, but it's fighting you every step of the way as you try and drag it.
That's fine. As long as it comes. It's like, yes, you're going into the bath. It's this way.
Okay. Hey, Glimmer, what are you doing now?
So I would like to try and convince this elf to stand down, but I would also like to spend the 5 points of karma so that the next body that Vort goes past has something silver on it that he can use to fight the jaguar.
Okay, 5 points of edge. Yep, that
Yeah,
is.
yeah, 5 edge, not 5 karma.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is okay, so go ahead and give me your influence roll.
All right. We
Um
consider this a negotiation.
um yeah, if you're gonna word it that way, sure.
Okay.
Go ahead
Uh,
and roll it,
all right.
and then I will roll her resistance, and then you've got a feel for how this talk is gonna. Distinct glimmers, feet. Okay.
So I will I'll look at her and say, now, like, I know that people get real mad at military guys, and like a bunch of them are like jerks, and I know this like came up out of nowhere, and everyone's really mad about like having to move and stuff, and like I get that you're upset, but it's really not the best practice for your inner peace to just fire at people and also summon apex predators out of where they're from, because next thing you know there's going to be like giant river otters coming after you. So we should just calm down. I sent you a seat, you can just sit right there and we can have a nice chat.
Okay. Um she pauses for a second. Um and then heads for a broken window.
Or we can make you head into a canoe.
Because she beat her on the roll, uh Cyrus gets um Cyrus gets one more chance to shoot at her.
Alrighty. Let's do that. And I'll just go ahead and fire twice. A 7 on the first one. Oh, no. How many fours did I get? 3. I'll upgrade those 3s to 4s. And then force.
Damn, you had 8 edge to spend? Hot damn.
After that attack I did, now I have 0.
Okay.
I'll work my way back up. So 7 on the first one, 5 on the second one.
Okay.
So that's 6p on the.
Give me. I'm re-rolling.
Sorry.
I'm re-rolling failures. Although, actually, I'm gonna let you guys do it occasionally. I'm gonna actually based on her. So let's see. 2 6s to re-roll. Okay. First one she got to 7. So it takes gotta resist 3p with the body. Okay. Oh. Okay. She critically glitched on her body, and actually she's so close anyways. Um you as she tries to artfully make the dive through the window, your first shot scores a bone and makes her spin. Let's see. Next one. Still, she's got another dodge. That's 2. Oh, you bump 4 fours to 5s. You got 5 hits there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she spins and the last one finishes her off.
Shake my head. I said, could have done it easy.
Just as you do that, Bort, you bump into a crucifix.
That's fortunate. Grab it and like stops.
As you stab it, it dissolves.
Bad kitties get silver crosses. Pocket that and step up and turn
Okay.
around and start heading back in.
The barrier goes away. And you as you guys walk up to her to check on her, you notice that she's got something on her neck that goes off. And if anybody has any biotech skill, you'll notice it's an auto injector.
I actually do have a rank of biotech.
Okay. Yeah, that's an auto injector.
Ah, shit, what'd you just inject?
Well, she was already dead, so it's kind of tough to tell.
Oh, sorry. I thought because I was out of the room, I thought they actually talked her down.
Nope. Oh, okay. Yeah, you okay? You
I shot her down rather than talked her down because she didn't
Yeah.
want me talking.
All right. Well, in that case, I'd be like, ah, shit. She just something just got injected in her.
Yeah, unless it's a zombie potion, I'm not worried.
This is a wonderful time to bring up Billy Berserker's favorite new Ghoul Goo from Dresden Files, Paranormal Albany. Fort, you suddenly take 5 damage. Doesn't know where it came from.
Okay. You guys walk up to the general.
Yeah, I'll walk. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that one biotech skill, Frankie. You got.
Oh, this is probably going to be terrible. All right. No, my big dice pool, very little results. Tiny dice pool, better than average results.
Yeah, he's not long for the world. And he manages to croak out. We didn't want anything to do with them. We're playing along.
Yeah. I'm gonna rush in, like lay him down.
Don't
try and see if I can
don't let the 2 kilometers high circle. It can't be completed. Okay, what were you gonna do?
I was gonna try and see if I could
stabilize
him before I use magic to stabilize him in 10 minutes.
Yep, you can go ahead and give try and do a biotech roll to stabilize him.
Don't complete the 2-kilometer circle.
I believe that's what he's saying. What is something? Right, I got a point of it. I don't think there's anything I can use on this. to help with that?
Not really. If you got a med kit.
Maybe. Gear. Negative.
Okay, then just roll biotech.
And
All
well,
right.
I don't have enough to raise those in any way, so
Reroll that one success.
You got a survival kit if that helps.
what
Types of patches.
reroll how many? Submit. 0.
Yeah. You were
Just a little too late.
Yeah, you were also going up against plot death, which
Gotcha.
plot death is the toughest thing to first aid yourself out of a NPC plot death. And at that point, you hear the sound of whining turbines. Shrieking overhead, and then you hear some large explosions.
Maybe we should leave.
Yeah,
We're already in a war zone, so I think that's probably a good idea.
Yep. One quick, as you guys were walked into, you could see that his office was a mess. Everything wrecked. And Cyrus, you'll spot that his personal comlink, looks like the general's personal comlink, was shot from close range with probably the same caliber that the general had in his hand. So likely to go ahead.
Reckon he didn't like that call. I'll hold it up.
And then you start hearing the explosions.
And then the explosion.
I mean, we're already taking another computer thing. Can we take this one too?
Yeah, you guys could take it.
yeah.
Y'all know somebody who knows technology?
No, but I'm sure I can call around and find somebody.
Well, you do you do know somebody who knows technology. You guys can Derica's character started this run, so you can access her. That type of stuff.
Oh, that's right. She's still chilling around.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think she likes me very much, which, I mean, it's okay to be wrong, but
I mean,
Some-
she
might be-
wasn't exactly thrilled when I threw her out of a plane.
that's kind of rude.
She and I were a tandem paradrop. So I went with her. It's not like I threw her out of the plane and didn't follow. We were attached.
Well, that's different. That's not what you said. You said you threw her.
Yes,
you
I
jumped
did.
out with her attached. That's different.
Well, she calls it throwing her out of the plane.
You guys are talking about this as you're basically trying to run out of the building. I assume, right?
Yeah.
What when you look up, you see 3 T-birds with drones along with them are streaking in and are starting to strafe everything.
As a
Yeah, we
driver of a Ford in the early 80s, I think it was very confused for a moment, but carry on. I know
Yeah.
what we're talking about.
Yeah, I was thinking Pontiac, Firebirds.
That's the real Ford Thunderbird that I drove in 1982. It was just...
So what you see is you see a couple attack aircraft, while a third is deploying drones and looks to be targeting specifically the CAS military vehicles. CAS is opening up with everything they have, but it's kind of utter chaos. And at this point, you notice Knight Errant officers are just trying to get the civilians out of the way. What are you guys trying to do?
I believe the correct terminology is GTFO.
Okay.
And avoiding the lady that yelled at us earlier on the street.
That too.
Okay. Well, that's right. You have a vehicle that slowly is making its way here.
Very slow.
Okay. You all right, you guys start to head out. Or go ahead and give me a perception roll.
Well, surely this can't go wrong. That's what I got. Is a one hit.
Okay. You've got that kind of really bad feeling. Not quite sure what it is. And then as you're exiting, you see a whole bunch of small portals start to form, but like right near each other, but then they just kind of join to form this one big portal.
I think this is the 2 kilometers he was talking about. Where the hell are they doing this from? I start pointing out the portals.
And they join, combine into one. And then you see a familiar head come out of it. If you remember that that dragon from the
Terror.
ritual circle,
Mm-hmm.
you see one head pop out, and then you see another identical head pop out.
Out of the same portal or two
Out
different
of the
ones?
same portal. And
It's a
as
Hydra?
yes, it's now a Hydra. Starts to stretch out. So while the players take a moment to figure out how they're going to fight a Hydra, we're going to take a short break. Be back in 10, folks.
Dr.
And we're
Strangelove
back.
right back through the portal.
Yep. And we're back. Didn't quite time that like coming back in perfect, but it so when we last left, they were the 3 runners were facing a 2-headed dragon that was making his way out of a portal, one head at a time. Apparently that's how dragons come out of portals, the same multi-headed dragons come out of portals the same way that men put on pants.
One head at a time.
Yep. Well, okay. We're gonna just keep moving past that. I was talking about one leg at a time, but let's just keep.
Bravo, Ethan. Bravo. Caught him off guard with that one.
Please send Tom some Uber Eats for some coffee.
Okay. So we are. What are you guys doing? It actually hasn't like spotted you yet, really.
Yeah, is it too early to hide? I mean, too late to hide, or never too early to hide?
No, it's not too late because there's a lot of other people running around. You could try to run away and not engage the dragon, or you could be heroic and stand there, start unloading your guns, shooting it to keep everyone else safe.
Yeah. That's totally something Cyrus can do.
Mm.
Where is this facility again?
It is in the middle of a park.
Okay.
Lollipop Park. And you but I mean, this just came out in the middle. There are people trying to get away from the facility because that's what, somebody is bombing the crap out of it.
Right. Can I do a knowledge check? I have a knowledge of local shadows.
Okay.
Can I check to see if there are any safe houses or anything like directly in this area?
Yep. Go ahead and give me a memory roll.
Okay.
You guys do get a text from Hanako that she is getting out on her own.
Thanks, K. It's literally just thanks, the letter K.
Yeah, you do one. It's like about 2 blocks away. But yeah, you do know of one.
There is a safe house that's like 2 blocks from here. If we want to try and make it there, maybe we can recruit some backup or
Just avoid dragons in general because they ain't
Yeah.
got good for us so far.
I'm okay with avoiding dragons. No dragons.
Okay.
I usually got Sleepy on the cannon to help with that.
Okay, you're able to, well, actually go ahead and give me a stealth roll.
Each of us?
Yep.
Okay, so can I just fail that? Like, easy mark? What the heck? Okay.
Hey.
clearly not an easy mark for dragons.
Did better than I did.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised by that. I figured easy mark made it so I can't stealth to save my life.
Oh, that's right. Stick out.
Incredibly so. Why would I want to hide this gloriousness?
Okay. Um you guys start heading down the street away from the dragon towards the safe house. Then you hear the dragon roar. It's weird hearing
A dragon roar.
a two-headed dragon roar. They're not quite in sync.
Dolby stereo.
Yep.
It's a weird Doppler effect.
Yep. Does anybody look back?
Yes.
How you get killed.
Yep. Okay. Hey, you look back and it locks eyes with you.
Fuck.
Uh, it and it's like bearing down. It's starting to follow you guys down the street as it's snaking its way out of the
I'm
portal.
gonna go a different direction. You guys keep running for.
Here's the address. Goodbye.
Thank you. I do split off from them because I'm not gonna mistakes.
I'm like, I liked him. That's a shame. Keep going.
I really don't want this character to die, but I didn't feel it was right to.
uh, sorry. Just, I liked him, but okay. You guys, you two split off. I would say go ahead and give me an athletics roll. You're just trying to run away, Caillou.
Yup. Yeah, still reasonable. I mean, giant two-headed dragon that I'm carrying a tooth of is probably still chasing me, but
Oh, I forgot. You got its tooth on you.
yeah, I shouldn't have said anything. Insert haggard gif. I should not have said that. I should not have said that.
You know that picture that's on rearview mirrors, that objects in this mirror are closer than they actually appear.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is You're not. You're losing.
I'm aware.
Let's
16
see.
dice to my 9. Okay, I have a terrible thought. I have a terrible idea, Tom. Well, let me know when I can present it.
Okay. It's following you. It tries to jump up and fly to swoop at you, but it had a little trouble coordinating and ends up crashing hard to the ground. You, Glimmer and Cyrus can both feel the shaking of the ground as this thing crashes in. Okay, what's your idea?
I take the tooth. I take an arrow.
Yep.
I tie a little bit of. I quickly bind it with, I don't know, random string I've got in my pocket to the arrow. I'm not trying to make this a functional weapon. I'm just trying to see if I can randomly distract the dragon and have it.
So you're gonna shoot at the dragon?
No, I'm gonna shoot the tooth off of like as I'm running, shoot it 90 degrees away from me, like off to my left, so that it gets confused further by sensing its tooth going one way and me going another.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a sneaking plus using your edge stat. Stealth plus your edge stat.
Well, I have no stealth skill, so I'll just roll edge -1.
Yep. Because this is just gonna be luck.
Luck not on side.
Okay. Um, it gets back up and starts chasing you. So give me another 2 more athletics rolls.
I don't hate those. But I did fire the tooth off, right?
Yes.
Right, I'm just gonna delete that off my character's equipment. That was a nice thing to have, but goodbye.
Okay. What's your next idea? It's still catching up to you.
Is there like anything resembling anything that I can duck down like a narrow alley or something that a beast of that size can't?
You could duck into a building, yes.
Find the nearest building I think I can duck into and get in there.
All right, give me another athletics roll.
No, don't keep going down, athletics. Up, higher. Just a little higher, just a little higher.
Okay. You go to jump in and it You're diving through a window, and you kind of feel this tugging feel on your feet as it yanks you back out into the street and up into the air.
All right. Am I actually still bound? Like, is it still got a grip on me, or am I kind of flying now?
It doesn't really have a good solid grip on you, uh, but it does. But it does kind of have you. You could probably slip your foot out if you're doing it, but you'll be up in midair.
Yeah, I'll take a chance. I gotta do. I gotta. No, no. No. Me no want this. Um. God, I have more terrible ideas as this continues. Yeah, I'm gonna try and slip my foot out.
Okay, go ahead and give me a reaction plus intuition plus athletics.
One, two, three, 4 successes. Come on.
Okay, you are able to flip your foot out. But you're not really at a particularly advantageous position to stick the landing.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be.
So give me another athletics roll and re-roll two of your successes.
All right. Athletics roll. All right. Using this thing, if I click on the minus, it does reroll hits. Okay. Yep. So 2 successes out of the total.
Two successes. Okay.
Yeah.
I need you to soak 6 boxes of stun.
And that's just defense, right?
That's just body.
Just body. Oh, 4 boxes. It's not until you fill a full row that you get the penalty, right?
Yes. All right. So what are you doing this time?
All right. So as I'm falling, do I fall beneath both the heads or do I fall past one of the heads?
You'd fall beneath both the heads.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna, when I land, I'm gonna try to run back into the building, hoping that the window is smaller than the mouth. And if there's an opportunity, I have a smoke grenade on me that I will drop in the window so it doesn't see wherever I go.
Okay.
Athletics to dive through again, or is it safer to?
Yes.
Is this my penalty for being still a little recovery on Monday? You didn't get to screw with me then?
No, this is just
That took too long. Bullshit.
you had its no, you were in its mouth. It got a good whiff of you.
Did I get to drop the smoke grenade at all?
Let's see. Yes, you will get to drop the smoke grenade and get into the building. The two heads are kind of fighting against each other. The one head would have had you, but the other head kind of was swooping in at the same.
All right, so Oh, is there a back exit out of the whatever I just leapt into so I don't stay near where it saw me last?
Yes.
I am going
Okay.
as fast as my troll legs will take me.
All right. Give me a couple more athletics rolls.
No, no, again, not lower. No, not lower.
Okay. Give me a
I
body
don't.
plus willpower roll.
One.
Okay. Take one more stun. You're getting a little winded.
Yeah, I don't notice it yet.
Okay, Glimmer,
I-
go ahead and give me an edge roll.
And that is the edge that I could potentially have, not the amount of edge I currently have.
Yes.
All right. That's much better for everyone involved.
Okay. The place is empty. When you get there. Nobody else was staying in that particular safe house.
Well, I mean, I guess that's good news for us. Maybe we can look around, see if they left something behind, or if there's some sort of secret underground way to get out of here so we don't get bit, eaten, torn asunder.
Teeth shot at us.
About 10 minutes later, Caillou shows up panting,
Shoeless.
yeah, and missing a shoe.
Yeah.
I haven't raided any bedrooms yet, but I'm sure we can find you a shoe.
Yeah, you'd be able to find a troll sized shoe.
Yeah. I put it on. It's like cool. Let's GTFO.
And
I've
yes,
lost it as best I can.
and yes, this place does have a tunnel out of it. Which is fortunate because as you're going down into the tunnel, you hear a crashing, whooshing sound above.
Did you bring that dragon with you?
Did I bring a what? Sorry.
Did you bring that dragon with you? That Hydra dragon, whatever that was?
I'm sure it was still looking for me. I tried getting away. Well, I mean, I got here without getting pet.
I look him over. Does he look all right?
Other than, sounding like he's got emphysema.
Yeah, you didn't get elected, but you got nominated real good, and I pointed some of the scratch marks. All right.
I'll worry about that later.
Yeah, and that one of his pant legs looks kind of wet. The one with the odd shoe on it now.
I'm not going to ask about shoe. All right, I'll take point. I'm a little more bulletproof right now, anyway.
Okay. Actually,
Whichever way the whooshing, dragony sounding stuff is, I go the other way.
yeah, I figured.
Nah.
The tunnel looks like it's just a it's kind of a way out. It looks like it connects up with an old mine. Eventually. And you guys have a long walk, but eventually you do come out in the UCAS sector. Caillou by that point, well, he has got to use his engineering to pick the locks and everything like that, but they're pretty simplistic locks.
Anybody good at picking locks?
I mean, it'll take me a while, but I can get there.
Yeah, engineering will do it. Go ahead and roll with your minuses.
Minus what?
Whatever your minuses are for your
I'm only at I'm high pain tolerance, so it doesn't matter
Okay.
at the moment. Oh, come on, dice. Come on.
It can be an extended test, so go ahead and just -1 and roll.
-10, -1.
Okay,
Keep going.
keep going. Okay, get it unlocked.
Like I said, it took some time, but here we go.
Okay, you're able to get out, and things aren't quite as bad here as they were. You guys summon your vehicle.
Yeah, probably. However we can. I think it'd probably be best.
Okay. It takes a while, but it does eventually show up. And you guys call Mr. Johnson. You can report all your findings.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would like to actually, as we're waiting on the vehicle, or as Glimmer's making the call, I want to tear the part of my pant leg that had the slobber on it and save that as a dram for something later.
Yeah, because that works so well with the
No,
teeth.
the tooth I kept as a tool. This is just going to be a reagent.
One container of dragon spit, please.
Yeah.
I mean, how often does somebody get their hold on this?
And it's Hydro Dragon spit, so
Yeah.
Twice as effective as the regular dragon spit.
new formula.
Oh, you Johnson answers. You're still alive?
Were we not supposed to be?
Well,
Were you trying to kill us?
no, I wasn't. No, that came out wrong. But with what was happening in the cast, it sounds like it was an incredible mess.
We're like good stuff that other stuff doesn't stick to.
Got it.
Non-sticky stuff.
Okay. You mean like Teflon?
I don't know that that's right, but we'll go with that.
Okay. Yeah. I will have one of my representatives will meet you at a bar called the Triple X. If you could have any recover items or plans or anything you've got with you. So we can go from there.
Sure, we'll bring whatever we have.
Okay. You get there. And he does the guy takes a look at the couple of. Well, first he takes a look at the plans that you guys had grabbed from the ritual spot. Then some of the stuff from the arms dealer, and takes your report on what was happening at the place. And he says, "Okay, well now that gives us to the next spot. You need to hit the Mile High Sports Complex. That's been hotspot for rifting events. So that probably means something is going on. And there's even still deliveries being made to the stadium, which doesn't make any sense. You need to sneak in, take a look around, and see what's going on inside."
Sneak. All right.
And thank you. This is you're doing a great service to the city of Denver by doing this.
For money, right? We're doing this for money, right?
Well, yes, you'll be paid too.
We get like some installment payments.
Yeah, I see you've. He looks down and sees your torn pants and the odd-looking boot. I mean, to be honest, there's a reason somebody left that boot behind.
Yeah, I don't. It was better than walking barefoot.
Yeah. I'm authorized. I can pay out. I can pay you out 2,000 now. At least it's what I've got on me.
2,000 each, or just
2,000 each.
fair question to ask.
Yes, it is. At that point, I think considering we're going into the last part of this thing, I'm gonna pause it here so that the next time we can go in with a full complement of people.
Not 2.5 wizards.
Yeah, pretty much yes, not 2.5 wizards.
That's a
I'm the half. I'm the half, right?
No,
The shots that Cyrus does are pure magic. I don't know what.
yeah, two and a half wizards sitcom, I believe. I think I saw it.
Yeah, didn't we get some good deals on that? I can't remember.
But so we've reached the part of the show where let's see. Oh, that's right. We have a Coddlesworth Clockwork Circus issue 2 is up on Kickstarter now. It's a steampunk fantasy masterpiece, skillfully blending a steam-powered world and magic into one comic series. We have talented and diverse creators all collaborating to tell this beautiful story that spans worlds and ages. Check out and back Coddlesworth Clockwork Circus at remalternus.com. Kick. I believe that just made. Thank you. I believe that just made the things to projects we love, Kickstarter's projects we love today, and it's already well on its way to being funded.
Outstanding.
It's currently almost halfway there.
Thank you.
Oh, it's already
just trying to pull.
Okay. All right, then it's done pretty good today then. So, all right, so
yeah, we're just a little over 2K, 40% of the way.
Okay, good. All right, well, thank you, everybody. We'll be back in 2 weeks with the conclusion of Ripping Reality, where we see we'll go over the changes that Denver did as we enter into what is actually a pretty big shift in the world of Shadowrun. Effectively, this will be catching Denver up to the meta plot that was part of the 6 that was launched with the with version 6E of Shadowrun.
Exciting stuff.
So, hope everybody has a good week. And if you want more Shadowrun, be sure to check us out on twitch.tv/GenConTV or GenCon TV, where we'll be playing Emerald Glitch tomorrow night. Whereas Jen will be playing her other face character, Violet.
Look for the bad country accent and stay for the shenanigans.
Not that bad a country accent. I've heard
Pretty
some.
bad.
I listen to too much country music to you do it better than a lot of the performers. All right, everyone, have a good week or have a good couple weeks. But
we don't forget the big thing we've got coming on the 27th to 20.
Ooh, tell us.
Yeah,
We have our streamathon that weekend. 48 hours of Rem Alternus streaming. We're gonna have D&D. We're gonna have like Clockwork. There's gonna be BCW reunion of sorts. There's gonna be a Power Rangers event. I'll be running a back-to-back 7th Sea event, some Shadowrun. Looks like some Blades in the Dark. Some Misfit Youth, a lot of options out there.
Very cool.
And I heard a rumor that there might be some prizes, and some of those prizes might be Geek Forge prizes.
Yes.
How would you know that, Jen?
I don't know. I have an inside track with Geek Forge. And you should probably check them out with that super cool commercial.
But yeah, come join, see your various favorite cast members. We should have a finalized schedule posted here shortly, I believe, if it's not.
Hey, did I forget anything else?
Don't we have that other Kickstarter starting soon? The gelatinous cube soap?
Yep, that's upcoming. If you're go ahead and take a look, you can at this Kickstarter, so you can see. Can you click on notify to understand when it's starting up?
I think that's all the shameless self-promotion we need to do at that point.
Okay. All right. Well, everyone, have a good couple weeks, and Shadowrun Denver will be back in 2 weeks, and rest of it. Have a good night, folks.